everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Natalie. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you're new, hello, welcome to you. Please do subscribe to my channel, and if you're not new, thanks for coming back again. So I'll be vlogging today. It's a Wednesday and I have a full day of hospitals today, and so what that means is that I'm gonna be in the hospital in the morning and then again in the afternoon. I don't have any actual lectures. So I got out of bed around 6:30 and then I showered, and now I'm sitting at my desk. Bus leaves at 9:30 and I have a little under 2 hours until then because it's just after 7:30 right now. And so I decided to finish off the schoolwork I was doing last night while I do that instead of just sitting doing nothing. I do have quite a busy day today. I have hospital in the morning, hospital in the afternoon, a meeting in the afternoon, and in the evening I might or might not have training for my competition coming up. So yeah, but basically I'll be going around with you guys today and you'll get to see what a full day of classes in med school in China in 5th year looks like. This is my timetable. On a Wednesday I'm supposed to have neurology from 8 till 11, and then surgery hospital from 2, and then surgery from 2 till around 4. So yeah, if it was a lecture today, I would be in class from 8 till around 11, and if it was a lecture in the afternoon, I'd be in class from 2 to 4 for surgery. But all my surgery classes on a Wednesday are in the hospital, so I go to the hospital around 1:30 and I come back around 4. And since today's neurology is also a hospital, I'll go there around 9:30 and come back around 11 as well. Hospital, and we've seen about 3 patients now, and we're in the neurology department. So the 3 patients we saw, the first one was a ischemic stroke patient, and then we also saw a hemorrhagic stroke patient. Then the last one we saw was a locked-in syndrome, which is very interesting because locked-in syndrome is when the patient can he can hear you and everything, but he's basically paralyzed and he can't move his limbs, and he can only move his eyes from up, down, but he can't turn left or right. That's really interesting.
Natalie, what do you think? You want to be a neurologist?
I don't know, I feel seeing the one with locked-in syndrome and there's nothing they can do, but that made me feel some type of way.
That was really a typical case.
It was rare, but but other than that, it was very interesting. I was actually thinking I could do this until I saw that patient.
It's difficult to treat these patients because, and guys, hypertension and diabetes is the bad thing you can ever have in your life.
Smoking and alcohol.
Yeah, smoking too. I think this is the only reason these people are suffering from these things.
So was it a good hospital?
Yeah.
Bus again, and we're heading back to school now. It is 11:40 and I'm so hungry. It is 1:20 p.m. and going onto the bus again for part 2.
to your the finger, this finger, the second finger.
Index.
Only like this. And just place it here, and then to the back, and then.
Done with hospital for the day. We're just waiting for the bus. How was hospital today?
Today was good. Today,
What did you do?
So Esther, yes,
show you
that's
what
at
we did.
reach 9 a.m.
guys, look at this. This is the stitches. I know this is not. I know this is not good, but we
No,
are
for
trying
the
to
first
so that
for the
you
first
get
attempt,
pizza.
it's actually not bad. Yeah,
but
Monday
like it was
night.
good.
I'm very tired. I feel
first
because I've been on my feet
October,
basically the
whatever.
whole day,
Even me
and now
too.
it's around 4 p.m. Yeah,
But,
so
but good.
October
it was
1st.
good though. Today was really good. Yeah. Hey guys, so it's now 8:30 p.m. and I'm basically done for the day. And I'm really tired and my voice is actually I don't know what's going on. But anyway, yeah, I've had quite the long day. From the time that I left my house, just after 9, we went to the hospital. The hospital, I ended up seeing 4 patients. I know earlier I said we had seen 3, but after that we saw another one. After which we went back to school. I got to school around 12, after which I went back to my apartment, got my things, and went back, had lunch, went back to school, and at 1 p.m. I was heading back to school, so I had about maybe 45 minutes like as a lunch break, and then after that we we then went back to the hospital, and we got to the hospital around 1:40. No, we got to the hospital around 1:45, and our hospital classes start at 2 p.m. in the afternoon, so we're there till around 4. And there we saw 3 patients, all to do with like benign anal disorders, so like your anal hemorrhoids, prolapses. For me, I enjoy like the surgical kind of stuff, so like the stitching and knot tying and that. I really enjoy that, so it was really fun. And on my bag now, because we were using my bag to, you know, like as if it were a blood vessel or something, so they were doing the knots in my bag, and now I have all these knots in my bag, and I don't currently have my pair of scissors with me, so they're gonna be there for a while. But anyway, yeah, so after that I got to school at around 4:20. I was 20 minutes late for my meeting, which actually started at 4, but at 4 we were still at the hospital. And yeah, so I rushed to my meeting, and I left the meeting at around 7:45. And so we're in there for about a little over 3 hours. And so yeah, we're there for over 3 hours. After that, I came to my friend's house and just rested for a bit, and then we're gonna do some studying. So it's been a full day, but yeah guys, that is what my days basically look like here in med school for me. That's how my days look. I do a lot of stuff. I always find myself involved in a lot of things that aren't really that don't really pertain to my medical school studies, and I don't really like, I feel both good and bad about it, because I don't want to be that doctor that's so closed out from the rest of the world, because a lot of the people that I know that are doctors are so like completely closed off from the rest of the world. Like they know everything about their medical professions, but they can't really, you know, integrate themselves into the rest of the world and the rest of mankind, and they have this like feeling of the on top of the world. But I don't really like that, and I want to be that person that, and I've never really had an experience doing anything that's not science or medicine related. So I really do try to broaden my spectrum and, you know, learn things and do things that aren't medicine related. And it's been good so far because I've gained a lot and won a lot. And I've gained a lot of achievements and won a lot from just doing things like that. And so yeah, I currently have two competitions that I'm preparing for. One is like sports and culture related, and the other one is actually for business school. So yeah, and it's really exciting. I mean, it's tiring because I literally go to class, go to hospital, come back, catch up with class, study, go for meetings, go for training, sleep, and I don't really have free time because all my free time goes to trying to catch up or going for meetings and training. But it's worth it, I think. And so yeah, that was basically my day. I did have a full day. I had only hospital classes. Usually on a Wednesday I would have either a lecture in the morning and hospital in the afternoon, or hospital in the morning and lecture in the afternoon. But today I had both hospitals, so I thought it would be interesting to share with you guys. And yeah, I also want to mention that in today's hospital class in the morning was the first time that I really felt like touched by a patient's situation. As a medical student and as a person in the medical profession in general, you meet a lot of sick people, and so yes, you sympathize with them and their families, but eventually you forget about them, or you just move on, or you just get used to it. But today's patient really touched my heart because there was literally nothing that the people can do for him other than just make sure he's comfortable and prevent infections and complications. That is literally all they can do. Seeing a patient, you know, he can hear you. He's trying to move, but he can't move. And the only movements he could make were like looking up and down. And you can't even look to the side. And he was also crying. So that's literally the only movements that his body is making. That's crying and moving his eyes up and down. And that really made me so upset and angry. And I was just, yeah, it was really frustrating because as a doctor, your job is to heal people. And when you can't heal a person, I don't know, it kind of like defeats the purpose of, you know. But yeah, I hope that with time I'll learn to like manage that. But yeah, I just wanted to share with you guys because a lot of people ask me, so don't you get emotional and stuff like that? And my answer was always like, no, not really. But today it actually did affect me, and I was kind of like in a somber mood the rest of the day. And yeah, had I not been busy today, I probably would have gone and just spent the rest of the day sleeping and being sad. But because I had a busy day and I didn't really have time to be sad and miserable, you know, life had to go on. But yeah, so guys, that was my day in the life of a medical student in 5th year here in China. I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, please do subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, leave a like, share this video with your friends and family, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.